Chef Woody. Oh, Captain Cutlass goes under Chef Woody.
As they are almost stuck together. Captain Cutlass trying to get out, and they have separated now. I can confirm all carrots are off. It's almost like all bets are off here. Both of these fighters will just go after each other, and Chef Woody is going to have to try and do some damage. Normally he tries to do the damage against robots that can damage themselves, but Captain Cutlass doesn't really damage himself too much.
Yeah, it's a very interesting fight with two heavily pushing robots, with Captain Cutlass just having a small weapon there that we see trying to gnaw away at Chef Woody, but not being very successful. This may be a slower fight.
Chef Woody looks to be stuck in the corner. Are they having some issues with the drive? Maybe that's the reason, as Captain Cutlass has come from underneath there. Chef Woody slowly, maybe is trying to draw Captain Cutlass in a little bit. Or maybe they are just struggling with the drive. Maybe the rebuild from this morning where they got completely decimated.
Yeah, just move him around, Captain Cutlass. That's a good strategy.
Captain Cutlass trying to also conserve. If they are to win this fight, they will be moving on, as it looks like they are stuck together.
And
Chef Woody trying to use some of their weight there.
I don't see our pirate's weapon going, but...
It could be a conservation strategy as they run over a carrot.
We are halfway through our time.
Captain Cutlass has delivered Chef Woody to Joseph, the driver, and has said, hello, here you are. Look at all the damage I've done to you.
This is a very sad state for Chef Woody.
Definitely trying to feel his way throughout the arena, and Captain Cutlass has stuck himself underneath them and is back out. Captain Cutlass just showing off that they can still move.
I mean,
10,
we are being counted out.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
And your winner by knockout. And here we go, Kilobyte spinning up and Fury Fox furiously across the arena there.
These bots look so similar. This will be an interesting fight.
Definitely same type of weapon, same forks at the front as
same
Kilobyte.
dancing off the ground.
Oh, they might have been stuck on their own fork there, but they are now free.
Oh, Fury Fox
Whoa!
hits us in commentary corner.
Fury Fox just tried to take both the commentators out. Focus on your fight, Fury.
Ooh, spines fly, forks loose.
Some of the forks gone loose as well. Kilobyte with less protection at the front now. And Fury Fox has taken advantage.
A big hit on Kilobyte. Oh, he's down.
They're out.
He's going to be counted out for that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Wow.
And we are back into the action as High Earth Orbit speeds towards Dreadnought, who's spinning up, who's taking some damage into the wall there. High Earth Orbit also taking some damage. Dreadnought hits her own mini-bot.
And Dreadnought is up to speed now, just gliding through the arena.
Absolutely, that whirring noise of the multi-brain as it gets faster and faster coming up against...
looks a bit stuck there. Not quite count out stuck, but that left drive is not moving.
And they are just trying to cause some... Hello, everybody, and welcome to Robot Rampage.
Oh, yes, thank you everyone for joining us in the arena today. And to everyone watching live around the world, we are so glad to have you with us. We have an absolutely massive session for you guys lined up. We've had the grading rounds, we are into the playoffs, and we are all playing for the King's Crown. There's going to be sparks flying, flying debris, and some of the most destructive robot combat action that you will see anywhere. For those of us joining us for the first time at Robot Rampage, this is New Zealand's home of full combat robotics, where teams from across the country and across the ditch will be battling it out with machines that they have spent months designing, building, testing, repairing, and upgrading.
These are not toys, and these are high-powered combat machines designed for one purpose only: to destroy the bot in the opposite square. One perfect hit can end a fight instantly. One mistake can completely change the tournament. And by the end of the session, we will know who is in our semi-finals and the finals tonight, which is just going to be amazing. My name is Josh, this here is Hannah. We will be your commentators and hosts for today.
Awesome, let's talk about how our fights are going to work. So we have 3 minutes where the two robots are going to be going head to head. They're trying to destroy each other, and if one fight stops moving, we will count for 10 seconds. If they do not move, that will be a knockout and their opposition will get the win. If both robots survive the full 3 minutes, the fight goes to the judges. They'll be using their ABCs, aggression, control, and damage, to decide who has fought the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes surviving is just as important as attacking. So, I mean, we will just have some incredible action for you today. There will be possibly some delays because of how hard these robots are fighting. We will let you know they have been fighting hard all weekend. They had 2 qualifiers yesterday, and they are in and ready today. So we will let you know if there's any delays for any reason. Yeah, we'll get the armor, batteries, everything back together.
Yep, if there is smoke in the arena, we'll put that out before we can start again. But we will be keeping you and everyone watching updated as to what is going on.
Well, with that, I think we are ready to get into our first fight.
And we have a good one. We have a rumble.
Definitely. So this rumble is between 3 robots, and it is between Haymaker, Captain Cutlass, and Perry, all who are trying to get into that last spot in the top 8. It is going to be an incredible battle. Whoever wins this will have one more fight, I think, this in this afternoon session, to try and get through to those semi-finals. So a lot is on the line in this one.
Yep, it's going to be very exciting. Are we ready in the arena? Yeah! All right, we're going to... Oh, you guys are ready. I was asking the robots. That's great, that's great. We're going to head it over to Karan, our announcer.
Yeah, our resident jester.
Yeah, look at that guy.
In the blue square, we've got the Pirate Menace. Everyone give it up. It's Captain Cutlass. And in the orange square, he's ready to give you the old 1-2. Give it up for Haymaker. And in not a square, we've got the Platyrbot with the mostest. And my arch nemesis, give it up, it's Perry the Platyrbot!
And we are underway, and Haymaker has been sent to the roof.
Yeah, Perry immediately out for blood as Perry and Captain Cutlass battle it out.
Oh my God.
Captain Cutlass is on fire!
Captain Cutlass, there is something going on underneath. There is Haymaker is being ripped apart by Perry.
Perry is annihilating 2 oppositions. Wow, Captain Cutlass still sparking. I see flames in there.
I
that
think
is
he
not
has
looking
stopped.
good.
Perry has absolutely dominated
Oh
both
my
of
gosh, 30
8,
seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Wow, give it up for Perry.
Absolutely fantastic work there from Perry. I mean, total domination. That was absolutely immense. 30 seconds of carnage. What was your strategy going into that one?
The strategy was to try to take out Haymaker first. I thought he was my biggest threat, having the biggest weapon. That worked pretty well, and then took out Captain Cutlass.
Definitely. And so yesterday you had a little bit of mixed results. You were 1-1 coming into this morning. Was the strategy here just to get through this one as quick as possible?
Yeah, I wanted no damage to my robot because we're going to be fighting again at the end of this session, and I wanted nothing to repair. So
And do you think there is any damage for you, or do you think you're just going to be smooth sailing?
we'll inspect it, but I don't think there's any damage. Just a battery swap and we'll be good.
Awesome. Well, hey, we look forward to having you back here at the end of this session. Can we give it up one more time for Perry? Now let's take a look at that carnage that unfolded there. I mean, Perry was just absolutely dominant, just flinging robots around the arena. Captain Cutlass on fire.
Literally so quick was Captain Cutlass sunk.
Definitely sunk, yes. On fire, same thing, really. And Perry was almost doing a stress test of the arena just to make sure that, obviously, the plexiglass is safe.
Yeah, our arena is very strong and we're very grateful for that. Let's have a look at the bracket. Now that we know that Perry has made it into our 8th spot, there we go. Wow.
Also, Bad Blood, who qualified first after yesterday, will take on Perry, who qualified 8th. Hard Knocks, Fox, and Snollygoster and Ragamuffin we will see later taking battle. And on the right side of the bracket, Black Rose versus Hodor and Mjolnir versus Blue Blur. It is going to be a carnage-filled session.
Yeah, obviously we'll have Perry's fight last as he's got the full session to build back up again. But I'm loving seeing Perry fighting, and I'm loving the new fan base that Perry is growing. Just after yesterday, so many new fans, I think.
Definitely, I think Perry has just been slowly growing on the crowd. It has been one of those ones where, for the first few fights looked a bit different, almost did a full rebuild, a full redesign, and now has come back and has just been dominant this weekend. Unlucky loss to Black Rose, I believe.
Yeah, I believe
his
his link came out of the weapon and just had an abysmal showing, but glad that he came back.
Definitely, and we have another crowd favorite over here, Chef Woody, heading into the arena. We're going to quickly move into our next fight. We have High Earth Orbit versus Chef Woody, and if you want to vote for your favorite, for who you think will take this one out, head to robotrampage.co.nz/vote or scan the QR code in the top left.
Yeah, super awesome for you guys to be getting behind your favorite robot, just predicting who you think is going to win the fight. Our High Earth Orbit robot, Chef Woody is clearly a classic around here, but High Earth Orbit has come from Australia for this competition. So super exciting to have someone different in the mix here at Robot Rampage.
And Chef Woody, obviously driven by Joseph Connolly, made of wood, and he is not an engineer, but he has just been a very vital part of this Robot Rampage tournaments, all of these tournaments, and
Yeah, Chef Woody is unfortunately made of wood, so this often results in him being completely destroyed, and there is a big cleanup job because robots shouldn't be made of wood.
Would you prefer Chef Woody to use like plastic chopping boards or
Plastic chopping boards?
because wooden chopping board?
I think maybe Chef Woody could be using some appliances, recycled parts.
Let's have a listen to what Joseph has to say about Chef Woody.
My name is Joseph Connolly. My robot is Chef Woody. Chef Woody's a bit of a different robot. Most others are made of metal. I've decided to make mine out of wood. I don't really have any concerns. I'm pretty confident with it that it's going to work how I intended, which really is that it's just going to go in there and turn into splinters. I'm not really scared of any robots. Maybe pretty scary. I hear he's a little bit scary. If you can't handle heat, get out in the kitchen. I'm about to put them on a chopping block. This is Robot Rampage. You're about to get cooked.
In the blue square, he came all the way from down under just to throw his opponents way up high. Make some noise for High Earth Orbit! And in the orange square, he's got no degree, just some fence posts from a tree. This Auckland pusher is hoping to shove his way to the big leagues. Knock on wood, it's Chef Woody!
And we are underway. Chef Woody out of the blocks quickly. High Earth Orbit looking to do as much damage as they can. A couple of carrots have gone flying.
Ooh, that sounds nasty.
High Earth Orbit is back on their back. Is this
Chef Woody?
Chef Woody?
Woody has done it.
Is that it?
That's it. Show some movement.
We aren't being counted out yet. We're waiting for the ref's call, but I think it's coming soon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, he's alive.
Oh, he is back alive. The ref got down to half a count and he was up. Wow, that is absolutely dramatic. This is storytelling to the extreme. And Chef Woody is just controlling the arena. Surely that count out will come through if Chef Woody can make it to the end. As High Earth Orbit looks to just grind away on Chef Woody.
Yeah, I think High Earth Orbit is definitely doing better than yesterday. He's managing to drive around without flying off into orbit. So it's great to see potentially maybe what he can do, but hopefully Chef Woody survives.
Definitely. It looks like they're struggling a little bit with that right side drive. In fact, they might be struggling with drive overall.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Wow, fantastic work from Chef Woody, just doing all the damage, everything that was necessary to win that fight.
Yeah, we love to see Chef Woody getting wins here at Robot Rampage. Right, hello Joseph. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice. Do you think Chef Woody has a chance at winning the rest of your bracket?
Yeah, no, I'm going for the top of the bracket, going for the win today. Yeah, that's the goal.
Absolutely. Now, do you think that fight was won out of luck or more skill?
No, I think that's what the Chef Woody's designed to do. I got under him, got under his fork, so that was a good start. And then just toss him around a bit, let his weapon do damage against himself. Don't know what broke on him at the end there, but yeah, might be some issues with his batteries, I think.
Yeah, well, good job, Joseph. Who do you think is the scariest in the bracket?
I think there's a few scary ones. I know Fury Fox is in here.
Yep.
So he's got a big bit of damage that he can do to me. We'll see how the fights go.
Yeah, I'm sure Chef Woody can pull it off. Thank you, Joseph, and good job. Everyone, give it up for Chef Woody. Wow. How good. Let's have a look at that replay.
Just some early battles from both of them getting good hits on each other, and then Chef Woody just managed to get High Earth Orbit upside down, and then that was it.
It was not a long fight, but congrats to Chef Woody. All right, we are going to be moving into our next fight.
We obviously that fight there with Chef Woody and High Earth Orbit was part of our Jesters bracket, which is our kind of second bracket, the loser bracket, which is still
Yeah, all our robots will still be playing. They're just not all playing for the King's Crown anymore. But Chef Woody could potentially win the Jesters bracket, so good for him.
So Chef Woody has moved through to the semi-final of the Jesters bracket, where they'll be looking to take on Captain Cutlass or Kilobyte, which is again just another one for Chef that will be a tough challenge, but one that I'm sure all the crowd here would love to see him go through.
All right, and our next fight that we have coming up is Snollygoster and Ragamuffin against Hard Knocks Fox. An incredible performance by Hard Knocks Fox yesterday. We saw 2 wins. Are they coming in as the favourite, Josh? What do you reckon?
Definitely, I think obviously Snollygoster and Ragamuffin come with a little bit of pedigree. It has been just fantastic over the past few Robot Rampage tournaments to see Snollygoster come in and do the damage. But yeah, Hard Knocks Fox did get 2 wins yesterday. They were both very good, driven by Zeke and Noah Bedwell. They are the only hammer bot in the competition, Hannah.
Yeah, I think this is why it's so surprising they got 2 wins. It's not a most aggressive robot, but they managed to do it. Yeah, incredible performance by them. And then we have Snollygoster and Ragamuffin, of course, by Mike Barry and Josh Craig. They have the multi-bot team, which gives them lots of advantage. Josh?
Yeah, so one half of their bot is control and the other half is attack. So Snollygoster looks to just take hold of the opposing robot, and then Ragamuffin looks to do the damage. Ragamuffin has had a little bit of struggles so far getting actual good damage, but I mean, look, anything can happen. One hit from Ragamuffin could end Hard Knocks Fox's hopes for this tournament.
Absolutely. All right, we're ready to get into it, so we hand over to Karan. It is definitely surprising to have seen Snollygoster and Ragamuffin not end up so highly yesterday, but the good news for them is that potentially it gives them an easier opponent. Hard Knocks Fox, they could still win. All right, Karan.
In the blue square, why fight fair when you can fight as a pair? One will shove you to the floor while the other settles the score. Put your hands together, it's Snollygoster and Ragamuffin! And in the orange square, this sly rookie is out of the woods and ready to chop down the competition. He's the only hammer in the house, but he's ready to axe the tough questions. Watch out, it's Hard Knocks Fox!
And we are underway. There was some jabs between the drivers here just as we were getting ready to start, as Hard Knocks Fox goes straight after Ragamuffin.
Definitely starting on the aggressive side. Looking good for Hard Knocks Fox.
And they are a tandem duo, Noah and Zeke. And they will just be looking to do as much damage as they can to both of these as they get a really good hit in there.
On the move, very nice.
Snollygoster will need to try and get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but those forks at the front of Hard Knocks Fox do make it tricky. They come down here right underneath the drivers. Hard Knocks Fox sends them into the wall.
Looks to be having some control issues. He's just spinning around in circles and once again leaving Snollygoster to fight the battle, which is why they haven't been winning.
I mean, Ragamuffin did take a lot of damage yesterday, so there probably has been a big rebuild overnight, and maybe they just haven't quite got that drive sorted as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox go at it down here.
Ooh, watch out, Hard Knocks Fox.
Ragamuffin just looks to be collateral damage at the moment, just another thing for Hard Knocks Fox to have to try and deal with, as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox are away, and Hard Knocks Fox trying to do some damage, has got the control forks on the front.
Stuck in the floor.
And there is some damage from Ragamuffin. Almost unlucky there for Hard Knocks Fox going into them.
Yeah, Ragamuffin is acting more as a obstacle that Hard Knocks Fox needs to avoid rather than someone coming after him.
And Hard Knocks Fox with that heavier weight over Snollygoster just means that they have that pushing power compared to the multi-bot. Snollygoster just trying to use Hard Knocks Fox against themselves and trying to get Ragamuffin involved, which is a very, very hard task. They need to get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but they just cannot as they are down in the corner by the drivers down here.
Yeah, and Ragamuffin still just crawling around, not making much movement.
Every time Ragamuffin makes it over to where the action's happening, the action then goes somewhere else. So it needs a new plan from Snollygoster and Ragamuffin here.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many big hits, but there's only 30 seconds left in this match.
This has been a long fight that I believe will go to judges' decision as Hard Knocks Fox continues to try and get some damage done on Snollygoster. They are just firing that weapon away now. Snollygoster trying to push Hard Knocks Fox into the corner. And we are down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic fight. That fight went the full 3 minutes, and now we are going to a judge's decision, Hannah.
Yes, it will be up to our panel of judges to decide who they think deserves that win. And remember, our ACDs, not ABCs, I like that more, they'll be judging out of 3 categories. Who was most aggressive?
Yes, who showed the most control as well, and who did the most damage. So
damaged.
let's have a look at the replay. And I mean, if you want to vote as well, head to robotrampage.co.nz/vote. But let's have a look at this. So obviously, Ragamuffin didn't really get a lot of damage on Hard Knocks Fox, which is kind of the whole point of the multi-bot. And then Hard Knocks Fox and Snollygoster were just going at it for the rest of the session, and Ragamuffin just trying to get some offense in at all.
Yeah, not much damage done in this fight, but I do like Hard Knocks Fox for this win. I mean, showed aggression. Snollygoster wasn't able to come out too aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. I think as well, when we think about the multi-bot, because the featherweight division is 13.6 kgs, to have a multi-bot, you've got to have 2 that fit underneath or at that level combined. So that's why when Hard Knocks Fox is pushing Snollygoster around, they're able to do it with such ease because, I mean, they just have that weight advantage over them. And we just got a quick look there at the voting, and it seems like a lot of the crowd are with Hard Knocks Fox in that one.
Yeah, let's have a look at what our crowd vote is saying. They're saying 80% Hard Knocks Fox. I have to agree.
Definitely, I think there was a lot more control and aggression from Hard Knocks Fox, and obviously the damage being done with no Ragamuffin real damage at all. So, but I believe we do have a judge's decision, Hannah.
We do have a judge's decision, a unanimous decision. The winner of our 3rd fight this evening goes to Hard Knocks Fox. Wow, our boys have a 3rd win. Let's hear what they have to say.
Mate, well done.
Thank you.
How obviously overnight you've had a chance to have a look at what is coming up for today. What was your strategy going into the quarterfinals here?
The strategy was to just target the one that was targeting us, and mostly to take out Ragamuffin, since he has a weapon and can damage us. Ragamuffin he's got forks, so he can push us around, but he can't damage us.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, you've now progressed into the semi-finals. Is there going to be much of a rebuild coming up throughout the afternoon to try and get ready for tonight?
No, not much. We did get hit once by Ragamuffin, so we'll check that out. But other than that, we're good.
Awesome. And obviously, so you're heading into the semi-final. When you find out your opponent, is there anyone that you're looking to hope to verse coming up in this afternoon?
There's no one really. They're all just super scary.
Super Scary is the name of the game here at Robot Rampage. Thank you guys so much. I'll let you head on back to your team now, and we'll have a look at the bracket. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So Hard Knocks Fox is our first one through to the semi-finals. They'll be taking on either Bad Blood or Perry this afternoon, which I wouldn't want to take on
It
either
could be
of
a
those.
Platypus versus Fox fight for the semi-final.
Definitely. This is our King's Crown bracket, our Champions bracket. This is our, obviously, upper echelon
Yeah,
of
these
fighters.
are the big boys.
These are the ones that have been doing the most damage, winning the most fights so far this weekend. As our Jester one, which we saw just before, they are, in effect, a loser's bracket. You don't like to say it because everyone works really, really hard.
I mean, I think you like to say it, but yes, they are the losers bracket.
Definitely, I love to
you
say
like
it.
to
Yes,
say it. Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah.
These are the champions. I think we're going to head out into the pits now.
No,
just to see
I
what's
think
going
we
on.
might not be. We're going to head into the next fight, which is going to be Blue Blur versus Mjolnir. So we'll keep you guys into our King's Crown bracket for now. We'll save the Jesters for later. Mjolnir versus Blue Blur. Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. So Blue Blur had a fantastic upset win yesterday, and then Mjolnir as well, just again at their damaging best.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about Blue Blur?
Yes, well, they have another home game. They're back in the blue square. Jamie Wag is the driver. This team has 2 robots. Jamie is also fighting our robot Nick. Blue Blur got very damaged yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see if it has been rebuilt. But it's exciting to see Blue Blur getting better every event.
Definitely, and obviously Mjolnir is one of our best competitors that we have throughout the weekend. I mean, look at this monstrosity
This is
here.
some good shots.
Driven by Paul Mumby. It hits very hard, but it drives a bit slow. But I mean, that weapon is just so damaging. The bot is invertible now, so
Very good.
if they get flipped upside down, they are absolutely fine. But let's have a look, or let's have a listen, I guess, to what Paul and the team have had to say.
Yeah, my name's Paul Mumby. Robot's called Mjolnir. Yeah, so Mjolnir's a horizontal spinner. There's a big rotating bar with a hammer that rotates very quickly and smashes into things and does lots of damage.
Oh, there goes one of the chains!
It's a little bit dangerous weapon type because it can sometimes damage me just as much as the opponent, but I think the build is very durable. My biggest concern would probably be the weapon speed controllers. We did burn one of those out in the last event. We've repaired them, but I'm hoping that they hold out for the whole event.
In the blue square, an engineer's dream with a tough steel wedge, this Auckland attacker is ready to push opponents over the edge. He's spinning up trouble and getting better with every single fight. Blink and you'll miss him. It's Blue Blur! And in the orange square, this god of thunder doesn't run, he just brings the heavy metal fun. He might take his sweet time to arrive, but his horizontal spin will leave no opponent alive. Make some noise for Mjolnir!
All right, and we are out of the blocks quickly here. Mjolnir trying to do some damage. They go flying into the plexiglass. Blue Blur sending them away. And this is going to be some big hits.
Flying. Yeah, this is what we see in Mjolnir fights. When he hits the flying, they will both go flying. There is so much impact and power in Mjolnir's hits.
Definitely, and Blue Blur just trying to just grind down Mjolnir, trying to get through Mjolnir, just trying to do some big hits on Blue Blur as they come tumbling down
All right,
into
Blue Blur
commentary
going
corner.
strong. Maybe not that weapon, but he's still moving.
The weapon does not seem to be moving at all, so it might just be trying to make Mjolnir inflict damage upon themselves.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy going up against Mjolnir. We have seen it be before. We haven't seen it this weekend, though.
And they want to keep that front guard in front of Mjolnir's weapon, not those wheels on the side there. And Mjolnir is just going to be targeting those wheels as they get a little hit there and a little washer comes off there. As Mjolnir just continues to chase Blue Blur around. It's now a game of survival for Blue Blur as Mjolnir gets a good hit in. That front guard is taking some damage.
We approach halfway through the fight. Here we go.
Nuts and bolts go loose there, flying around the arena.
Good
And
hit.
Blue Blur just becomes a push spot and trying to make Mjolnir fly into the wall.
I mean, great adaptability if your drive's going well, but it's not. Blue Blur is stuck.
Blue Blur has got away, but it looks like the side of their drive may not be active. It looks like it's not quite touching the ground. We have 1 minute left in this fight. There is still some movement out of Blue Blur. They are not shutting off.
Blue Blur, can you move?
Can they move? Are they stuck?
That's not quite enough movement, Blue Blur.
It seems like they might be
Not gonna
stuck.
count
They're
it.
saying not enough movement
10,
here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Fantastic work there from Mjolnir. I mean, it was a fantastic fight altogether. What an utter destruction of both these front center.
Yeah, such a good fight from Mjolnir. Again, just destroying your opponent. All right, congratulations on your win.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, at what point of that fight did you know that you had won?
Not until we had the first wheel really out of
Yeah.
commission, and it was right near the end there when we were starting to attack the second wheel. That was the point where I thought we had it, but I was a little concerned. We were actually not at 100% there either, so throughout the rest of that fight. So
Yeah.
we clearly took some damage. I think the weapon system's probably running at about 50-60% right now. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you thought when Blue Blur's weapon was out that you could still potentially take damage from Blue Blur?
Yeah, well, because in order to disable them, our weapon system does a lot of damage back to us every time we hit. And so if we're not 100% and their chassis isn't quite there, that can potentially result in us knocking ourselves out trying to take out Blue Blur, right? So until we really had them pinned down, I was a little worried.
Are you going to be able to get your weapon back up to 100% before your next fight?
Yeah, now we got to go tear it down and find out what it looks like inside, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, best of luck for the next fight. Everyone give it up for Mjolnir.
Thank you.
And I mean, when we look at the replays, obviously this is an earlier fight here, but just remembering that fight in itself, they just both went just real hard at each other. There was no love lost at the start until, unfortunately, Blue Blur's weapon did go off, and then we were just kind of waiting for Mjolnir to finish playing with their prey.
Yeah, what I did love seeing from Blue Blur is even though that weapon was down, they went to the other side of the arena and they just charged at them. And honestly, it was a great shot.
Definitely. I think the way Mjolnir is working is that they are just trying to disable their opponents as quickly as possible, which obviously is the name of the game, but they just do it so well each and every time. It is really impressive.
Yeah, I really appreciated the love taps from Mjolnir at the end there. This is where we're about to count out Blue Blur. Came in from behind. Some good control.
Definitely, and it's a fantastic end for Blue Blur. A performance over this weekend that has shocked a few people, especially with that upset win that they did have as well. So, I mean, look, the way they have been going, I'm sure that they will be back and bigger and better than ever. So let's have a look at the bracket for the championship fight now as it comes up through here shortly.
Yeah, so Mjolnir will be making it through. Blue Blur has been disqualified. So let's see, Mjolnir will be playing Black Rose or Hodor.
Absolutely, and so obviously Paul is part of Team Hodor as well, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in that if Hodor is to make it through over Black Rose, but there is a lot of pedigree in that session.
Yeah, let's look at the final ranking for the full session so far. Or we could just wait. Yep.
So there we go. So Blue Blur finishing in 7th place. Snollygoster and Ragamuffin, their final ranking will be 5th, and High Earth Orbit have finished down in 14th there.
Very
Obviously, we will have that ranking fill up as time does go on, and the rest of our session looks fantastic.
Yeah, very exciting. I am excited to see Hodor versus Black Rose. That is going to be a biggie. And then obviously if Hodor win, Mjolnir versus Hodor, that's going to be exciting.
Absolutely. So we will just be taking a short break. If you're with us online, join us back soon. We'll be right back with just 15-minute intermission, so we'll be back very, very soon.
Robots need some healthy care. We'll see you soon.
And we are underway, and Haymaker has been sent to the roof.
Yeah, Perry immediately out for blood as Perry and Captain Cutlass battle it out.
Oh my God.
Captain Cutlass is on fire!
Captain Cutlass, there is something going on underneath there as Haymaker is being ripped apart by Perry.
Perry is annihilating 2 oppositions. Wow, Captain Cutlass still sparking. I see flames in there.
I
That
think
is
he
not
is
looking
stopped.
good.
Perry has absolutely dominated both of these.
30 seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
Wow, give it up for Perry.
And we are underway. Chef Woody out of the blocks quickly. High Earth Orbit looking to do as much damage as they can. A couple of carrots have gone flying.
Ooh, that sounds nasty.
High Earth Orbit is back on their back. Is this
Chef Woody?
Chef Woody?
Woody has done it.
Is that it?
That's it. Show some movement.
We aren't being counted out yet. We're waiting for the ref's call, but I think it's coming soon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Yep, he's alive.
Oh, he is back alive. The ref got down to half a count and he was up. Wow, that is absolutely dramatic. This is storytelling to the extreme. And Chef Woody is just controlling the arena. Surely that count out will come through if Chef Woody can make it to the end. As High Earth Orbit looks to just grind away on Chef Woody.
Yeah, I think High Earth Orbit is definitely doing better than yesterday. He's managing to drive around without flying off into orbit. So it's great to see potentially maybe what he can do, but hopefully Chef Woody survives.
Definitely. It looks like they're struggling a little bit with that right side drive. In fact, they might be struggling with drive overall.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
Wow, fantastic work from Chef Woody. And we are underway. There was some jazz between the drivers here just as we were getting ready to start as Hard Knocks Fox goes straight after Ragamuffin.
Definitely starting on the aggressive side. Looking good for Hard Knocks Fox.
And they are a tandem duo, Noah and Zeke. and they will just be looking to do as much damage as they can to both of these as they get a really good hit in there.
On the move, very nice.
Snollygoster will need to try and get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but those forks at the front of Hard Knocks Fox do make it tricky. They come down here right underneath the drivers. Hard Knocks Fox sends them into the wall.
Looks to be having some control issues. He's just spinning around in circle and once again leaving Snollygoster to fight the battle, which is why they haven't been winning.
I mean, Ragamuffin did take a lot of damage yesterday, so there probably has been a big rebuild overnight, and maybe they just haven't quite got that drive sorted as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox go at it down here.
Ooh, watch out, Hard Knocks Fox.
Ragamuffin just looks to be collateral damage at the moment, just another thing for Hard Knocks Fox to have to try and deal with as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox are away, and Hard Knocks Fox trying to do some damage, has got the control forks on the front.
Stuck in the floor.
And there is some damage from Ragamuffin. Almost unlucky there for Hard Knocks Fox going into them.
Yeah, Ragamuffin is acting more as a obstacle that Hard Knocks Fox needs to avoid rather than someone coming after him.
And Hard Knocks Fox with that heavier weight over Snollygoster just means that they have that pushing power compared to the multi-bot. Snollygoster just trying to use Hard Knocks Fox against themselves and trying to get Ragamuffin involved, which is a very, very hard task. They need to get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but they just cannot as they are down in the corner by the drivers down here.
Yeah, and Ragamuffin still just crawling around, not making much movement.
Every time Ragamuffin makes it over to where the action's happening, the action then goes somewhere else. So it needs a new plan from Snollygoster and Ragamuffin here.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many hits, but there's only 30 seconds left in this match.
This has been a long fight that I believe will go to judges' decision as Hard Knocks Fox continues to try and get some damage done on Snollygoster. They are just firing that weapon away now. Snollygoster trying to push Hard Knocks Fox into the corner. And we are down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we are out of the blocks quickly here. Mjolnir trying to do some damage. They go flying into the plexiglass. Blue Blur sending them away. And this is going to be some big hits.
Flying. Yeah, this is what we see in Mjolnir fights. When he hits the flying, they will both go flying. There is so much impact and power in Mjolnir's hits.
Definitely, and Blue Blur just trying to just grind down Mjolnir, trying to get through Mjolnir, just trying to do some big hits on Blue Blur as they come tumbling down into
Blue
commentary
Blur going
corner.
strong. Maybe not that weapon, but he's still moving.
The weapon does not seem to be moving at all, so it might just be trying to make Mjolnir inflict damage upon themselves.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy going up against Mjolnir. We have seen it before. We haven't seen it this weekend, though.
And they want to keep that front guard in front of Mjolnir's weapon, not those wheels on the side there. And Mjolnir is just going to be targeting those wheels as they get a little hit there and a little water comes off there. As Mjolnir just continues to chase Blue Blur around. It's now a game of survival for Blue Blur as Mjolnir gets a good hit in. That front guard has taken some damage.
We approach halfway through the fight. Here we go.
Nuts and bolts go loose there, flying around the arena.
Good
And
hit.
Blue Blur just becomes a push spot and trying to make Mjolnir fly into the wall.
I mean, great adaptability if your drive's going well, but it's not. Blue Blur is stuck.
Blue Blur has got away, but it looks like the side of their drive may not be active. It looks like it's not quite touching the ground. We have 1 minute left in this fight. There is still some movement out of Blue Blur. They are not shutting
Blue
off.
Blur, can you move?
Can they move? Are they stuck?
That's not quite enough movement, Blue Blur.
It seems like they might be
Not gonna
stuck. The
count
ref's
it.
saying not enough movement
10,
here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Fantastic work there. And we are underway, and Haymaker has been sent to the roof.
Yeah, Perry immediately out for blood as Perry and Captain Cutlass battle. Oh!
Oh my
Captain
God.
Cutlass is on fire!
Captain Cutlass, there is something going on underneath there as Haymaker is being ripped apart by Perry.
Perry is annihilating two oppositions. Wow, Captain Cutlass still sparking. I see flames in there.
I
That
think
is
he
not
is
looking
stopped.
good.
Perry has absolutely dominated
Oh
both
my
of
God.
these.
30 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Wow, give it up for Perry.
And we are underway. Chef Woody out of the blocks quickly. High Earth Orbit looking to do as much damage as they can. A couple of carrots have gone flying.
Ooh, that sounds nasty.
High Earth Orbit is back on their back. Is this
Chef Woody!
Chef Woody?
Woody have done it.
Is that it?
Have to show some movement.
We aren't being counted out yet. We're waiting for the ref's call, but I think it's coming soon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, he's alive.
Oh, he is back alive. The ref got down to half a count and he was up. Wow, that is absolutely dramatic. This is storytelling to the extreme. And Chef Woody is just controlling the arena. Surely that count out will come through if Chef Woody can make it to the end. As High Earth Orbit looks to just grind away on Chef Woody.
Yeah, I think High Earth Orbit is definitely doing better than yesterday. He's managing to drive around without flying off into orbit. So it's great to see potentially maybe what he can do, but hopefully Chef Woody survives.
Definitely, it looks like they're struggling a little bit with that right side drive. In fact, they might be
10,
struggling with drive overall.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Wow, fantastic work from Chef Woody. And we are underway. There was some jabs between the drivers here just as we were getting ready to start as Hard Knocks Fox goes straight after Ragamuffin.
Definitely starting on the aggressive side. Looking good for Hard Knocks Fox.
And they are a tandem duo, Noah and Zeke. And they will just be looking to do as much damage as they can to both of these as they get a really good hit in there.
On the move. Very nice.
Snollygoster will need to try and get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but those forks at the front of Hard Knocks Fox do make it tricky. They come down here right underneath the drivers. Hard Knocks Fox sends them into the wall.
Looks to be having some control issues. He's just spinning around in circle and once again leaving Snollygoster to fight the battle, which is why they haven't been winning.
I mean, Ragamuffin did take a lot of damage yesterday, so there probably has been a big rebuild overnight, and maybe they just haven't quite got that drive sorted as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox go at it down here.
Ooh, watch out, Hard Knocks Fox.
Ragamuffin just looks to be collateral damage at the moment, just another thing for Hard Knocks Fox to have to try and deal with as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox are away, and Hard Knocks Fox trying to do some damage, has got the control forks on the front.
Stuck in the floor.
And there is some damage from Ragamuffin. Almost unlucky there for Hard Knocks Fox going into them. Hard Knocks Fox with that heavier weight over Snollygoster just means that they have that pushing power compared to the multi-bot. Snollygoster just trying to use Hard Knocks Fox against themselves and trying to get Ragamuffin involved, which is a very, very hard task. They need to get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but they just cannot as they are down in the corner by the drivers down here.
Yeah, and Ragamuffin's still just crawling around, not making much movement.
Every time Ragamuffin makes it over to where the action's happening, the action then goes somewhere else. So it needs a new plan from Snollygoster and Ragamuffin here.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many hits, but there's only 30 seconds left in this match.
This has been a long fight that I believe will go to judges' decision as Hard Knocks Fox continues to try and get some damage done on Snollygoster. They are just firing that weapon away now. Snollygoster trying to push Hard Knocks Fox into the corner. And we are down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mine's not on either. There we go. We are now back from our intermission, and we are ready to jump in straight into the next fight. It's going to be a massive end to this session. We've got 4 great fights, and we are ready to go. All right, our fight coming up that we do have is Dreadnought versus Fury Fox.
Yeah.
Dreadnought's, I found out the mini bot that has been running around with Dreadnought is called Sandfly.
Okay, there you go.
Because it is an annoying little thing that flies around.
Yeah, I rate it. You know, you have a little bit of weight, why not build a mini bot? This is part of our Jester round. Unfortunately, Fury Fox had a bit of an upset yesterday and has not made it into the King's Crown. But Dreadnought versus Fury Fox, how good?
Definitely, it will be a fantastic fight coming up. Obviously, Dreadnought fighting out of our blue corner and Fury Fox fighting out of the red. Can you tell us a little bit about Fury Fox, Hannah?
Yes, Fury Fox is driven by Tim Sly. It is an interchangeable front. It has interchangeable front ends for different opponents, so he switches them out based on who he's playing. He's got forks, he's got wedges, he's got armor plates. It looks like he's using his armor plate wedges right now. I can't see it quite well.
I mean, that is a formidable bot as well. I mean, just on those graphics there.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's have a look at the stats for these bots here. So a lot of the crowd seems to think that Fury Fox will take this one out.
Yes, make sure to be voting for who you think is going to win Dreadnought. I don't know if you said it, Josh, but it is a mousy brain. This guy is going to be rotating and is definitely going to be dangerous if you get in his path when he gets up to speed.
Definitely, as the arena closes, Fury Fox taking out that pre-vote. If you would like to vote, head to robotrampage.co.nz/vote or scan the QR code. But without further ado, let's get into this fight here.
In the blue square, he doesn't just spin, he drives with a grin, thanks to custom code that's built to win. Wrapped in hard ox and ready to strike, he's the UK whirlwind you're going to like. Make way, it's Dreadnought! And in the orange square, wired for chaos by Auckland's finest Sparky, this beast is ready to shock the competition. He'll spin you right round and celebrate with a sick backflip. Make some noise for Fury Fox!
Two, one, fight!
And we are underway. Fury Fox coming out of the blocks fast, trying to slow down the spin of Dreadnought.
Fury Fox rights himself, but he definitely got that go. Another hit.
And we are sending
Dreadnought. He is not moving. Sandfly is not moving.
That is incredible. In 20 seconds of action, 2 massive hits. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Knockout!
What a fantastic start to the second half of the session. I mean, Fury Fox just absolutely decimating Dreadnought and Sandfly. Dreadnought just could not spin up fast enough as we have Tim joining us here. Tim, so obviously you're not having the best weekend so far. Is that safe to say?
Oh, it's unfortunate to lose the first fight. It puts you on the back foot. Luckily, though, I did pull off a win in my second fight, which put me into the Jesters round.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously now you're heading through to the next round, the semi-final of the Jesters bracket. But is there any strategy going in now? Is there any bots in this Jesters round that you are wary of or scared about?
Well, taking on Dreadnought was intimidating. I knew that with my big wedge on, which I borrowed from Hard Knocks Fox, I can just ram in and just hopefully kill him with my face. But I'm not really worried about anyone else. I want to take them all on.
So you want to be our jester for the end of this session then, is that right?
Yep, I will be the jester.
Absolutely. All right, thank you so much for joining us, Tim. It was a fantastic fight from you, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Can we give it up one more time for Fury Fox? All right, and we will just have a look at this replay as Dreadnought, given time to spin up there, sending Fury Fox across the arena.
Yeah, he actually sent Sandfly too, which is
there
quite
was
funny.
absolutely massive damage there, and Fury Fox just needed to keep moving forward and stopping Dreadnought from spinning, and that was the killer blow right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dreadnought hasn't been surviving his hits very well this weekend, unfortunately. But do we have a pit interview?
Yeah, definitely. So we will head out to the pits with Karan, where he is with High Earth Orbit.
All right, well, I have made my way into the pits. I'm joined by Phil from the team of High Earth Orbit. Phil, High Earth Orbit did such a good job against Chef Woody, but it looked like it just wasn't doing what you wanted at the end. What went wrong?
Unfortunately, my radio went flat. When we walked out there to go in, we're showing half charge. Standing there, I was watching the bars count down, and it just did not last. The robot worked fine for once. We've had a few issues this weekend, obviously by the collection of broken parts, but just didn't come together today for me.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, but I hear that you built the bot in less than a month. Can you tell me a little bit about what that process is like? That sounds hectic.
It was a lot. It was every single day working on the robot, getting parts made, machining, and all that kind of thing. It came together, kind of. As you can tell, we had a few problems. Blown up 3 speed controllers this weekend. Just constantly a few little issues, but you get that with new robots, unfortunately. But yeah.
Okay, so I guess, Phil, what's next for High Earth Orbit?
Well, hopefully we can get another fight in this afternoon before I fly back to Australia and do a little bit better, since we have most of the problems ironed out, I'd like to say. And I'll be back with it. I'm committed. The robot has it in it. Heating problems of a new machine, basically.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Phil, for your time. We'll catch you on the next one.
Awesome. We are ready for our next fight. We're back to the Kings bracket. We have Hoda versus... What was it?
Black Rose.
Black Rose.
Definitely. So this is part of our King's Crown bracket. Both of these robots have had a fantastic weekend so far. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Hoda, Hannah?
Yeah, Hodor is driven by Andrea. Hodor is the Norse god of sight, so similar naming to Mjolnir. That's like a Thor hammer thing. Similar team, but Andrea is vision impaired, and so Hodor is the god of blindness. So that's where the name comes from. Very cool. But it is pink and purple, which this actually helps the driver to be able to see which way is it going.
Absolutely, that's it is very nifty, and you can see it just heaps throughout the arena as well. All the sparks flying with those double beater bars as well. Black Rose is driven by Connor Benton. As we can see here, just a formidable robot. Competed in the Australian Nationals last November. They are a 2-time Robot Rampage champion and our New Zealand captain at the Robot Rampage World Cup as well. We're just going to have a little bit of a listen to what Connor has to say.
My name is Connor. I'm from Christchurch, New Zealand. My robot's name is Black Rose, and it's a 4-wheel drive split drum. It's unique in that all 4 tyres are fairly large compared to the robot's volume, and are pushed to all 4 corners. The wheel itself actually acts as armour. So yeah, obviously we come into these events expecting or hoping to win. It's very limited things that aren't intended to be hit by the opponents. It's really good that Robot Rampage has actually spent the money, built out this facility like this, because it's challenging for people down here in this side of the world, and now we're able to cultivate a bit more of a scene on this side of the world.
In the blue square, with high contrast internals and a hot pink paint job, this team has a clear vision of victory. It spins double the trouble and leaves its rivals in a heap of titanium rubble. Make some noise for Hodor! And in the orange square, this Christchurch champ is ready to drum up some doom and bring the gloom. It's planting seeds of sorrow for a very painful tomorrow. Make some noise for Black Rose!
Three, two, one, fight!
And we are underway. Out of the blocks quickly, these two, and Black Rose on the attack. Hodor just trying to survive, trying to do some damage as their bars meet for the first time. Their weapons touch. Whoa!
Black Rose makes contact with Hodor flipping backwards. Hodor just goes for it again.
Black Rose is just on the attack here.
Yeah,
those weapons just absolutely dominating Hodor, and Hodor doesn't really have much of a chance.
These are 2 powerful robots. Sparks fly. It's going to be a lot more than the next 2.
As Hodor goes flying into the back corner, Black Rose just circling now. As there's some smoke coming out of Hodor. And they are just being flung around the arena here.
Oh, screw it up and loosen Hodor. They are not looking good.
There are bits and pieces of Hodor flying everywhere, and that looks like Hodor is done. No, they are still moving.
Around.
They are still moving. Oh no.
Oh, they stop moving.
7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
And that is a knockout from Black Rose to Hodor. I mean, just a fantastic showing there from Black Rose and the driver Connor. Utter domination, really.
Yeah, and look at that. The crowd voted 86% behind Black Rose. And they were so right. We have a knockout. Connor, congratulations. Another win for you this weekend. What was your game plan going up against Hodor?
Spin it fast and hit them.
Yeah, that's so good. Is there anything in your robot in Black Rose that is damaged that we can't see, or are you feeling healthy?
I think it's pretty good. I don't know. It seems to spin up a little slower right at the very end, so I'll just need to check it over. But I think it's fine. We'll just things might just be getting warm. But
Awesome. I was hoping for a Hodo versus Mjolnir battle up next, but you'll be going up against Mjolnir. How do you think your chances are?
well, we did a grudge match at the end of the last competition, and it was a one-hit KO. Mjolnir took me out. I've got a few stronger bolts in there, so we're hoping for a bit of a better showing this coming fight.
Very good. Do you have a prediction for the King's Crown? If you were not to win, who do you think's taking it home?
Oh, it's me.
If it wasn't you.
Don't think about anyone else. No, it's me all the way.
All right, any secret plan going up against Mjolnir for the next fight?
I think it's the same plan. Spin it fast, run it at their weapon, and
No hidden tricks.
just outlast them.
All right, thank you, Connor. Everyone give it up for Black Rose.
Thanks.
All right, this is our King's Crown bracket. We only have one more quarterfinal, Bad Blood or Perry.
Definitely. So this is the just a fantastic showing so far. It's three of the robots that we've expected to make it through so far in our King's Crown bracket here.
Expected Hard Knock Fox to be here.
I mean, when they went 2-0 yesterday, you kind of gotta expect them to take it out.
Our fourth robot that went 2-0 was Bad Blood, but they're up against Perry, our new favorite robot. So anything can happen.
And Perry has just been fantastic all weekend, and I'm sure, again, Perry will just continue to do some more damage, so it'll be a very, very interesting fight.
Yeah, all right, let's have a look at the replay of Hodo versus Black Rose. That was such an aggressive fight.
Definitely, they both came out of the blocks very, very quickly. Hodo looked to just try and get some damage, but Black Rose just circling, spray, and just I think a little bit for
Yeah, it was a big target, wasn't it? Hodo just took so much airtime after these hits. So entertaining though.
Black Rose is one of our most dangerous featherweight robots. One of those robots that will just fire into the glass or into the arena to do some more damage to them. So it'll be interesting to see how they come up against Mjolnir. That has been one of our best fights over the years so far. So I'm expecting the classic from them.
Hodo at the end of this fight, I think they had more in them, but I think they just decided to give it up. They said, no, I'll stop moving, I'll take the knockout. I don't want Black Rose to keep hitting me, and fair enough, right?
Preservation there for Hodo, which if I was in the arena with Black Rose, I'd be doing exactly the same thing.
They look pretty damaged by the end of that.
All right, let's have a look at the session schedule as well, just what is coming up. So we've got a few...
3 fights to go.
I think two fights left because Drumroll, unfortunately, is unable to make it through and have a fight. So we've got 2 fights left now. But let's have a look at those rankings as well. So our 5 through 8 is almost complete. And then obviously just a few more down the bottom in the Jesters bracket as well.
Yeah, so next we have Perry versus Bad Blood, our final, a final quarterfinal of the round. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, definitely. I think just that Perry versus Bad Blood will just be a fantastic finish to the quarterfinals for the King's Crown, and will set up tonight really, really well. And then obviously to finish off our Jesters bracket quarterfinals, Kilobyte and Captain Cutlass.
Awesome. We're just going to look at an ad for our birthday parties. We have not just spectator events here, but you can also get involved with robot building for yourself. Let's look at that.
Looking for the ultimate birthday party? At Robot Rampage, kids get to build their own combat robot, learn how it works, then battle it out inside a real robot arena. It's loud, hands-on, chaotic, and seriously fun. Perfect for future engineers, robot fans, and kids who love action. Build it, drive it, fight it. Book your Robot Rampage birthday party now.
All right, I'm here in the pits again. This time, joined by Owen from Team Dreadnought. Now, Owen, I've seen Dreadnought do some amazing things, but you don't even have a weapon. Can you please explain to me, how does your robot deal damage?
Sure. So Dreadnought is a multi-brain, which basically means it uses the whole robot's weight as the weapon, and it spins on the spot. So as you can see here, there are two motors, and when you're fighting, they're spinning opposite directions. The clever bit that's meant to work, that works about half the time for me, is that there's a lot of code that I've written that basically it measures the position of the robot as it's spinning, and it speeds up one motor and slows down the other very, very quickly. So hundreds of times a second it's doing that, and that allows you to drift the whole robot around the arena, and in theory be controllable.
Wow, that's really cool. It's actually one of my favorite types of robots because of that kind of complexity. But okay, so Owen, I have to ask you, what is next for Dreadnought? You got future plans? What are the things you got to iron out?
Well, this is only the second time Dreadnought has been to a competition, and there's a brand new chassis. So there's a lot of teething trouble that I'm slowly working through. That previous time, I lost because my batteries came unplugged, and I think the main thing I need to do is just make it a lot easier to work on. So sort of quality of life stuff. And then there are various programming upgrades I want to do. I'd like to put more LEDs on the top so you get a larger area of color. Yeah, that's about it.
That sounds awesome. It's important to have that aesthetic feature down. Thanks so much for your time, Owen, and good luck for the rest of the weekend. I'll throw it back to you guys.
How interesting. All right, our next fight is Perry versus Bad Blood. Joshua, can you tell me about Perry?
Yeah, definitely. So Perry is driven by Hayden Moore. Perry is semi-aquatic, and the ears allow it to drive upside down, spinning. The spinning weapon cools the motor, and it has a tail because Perry is a platypus, and had an unlucky loss in their first match this weekend, but since then have really come and just taken the tournament by storm, have done some incredible work. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like I've been saying this whole session, lots of new fans for Perry. If you are one of those fans for Perry, remember to be scanning that QR code or going along to the website and voting. And when you vote for who you're voting for, you can also put in a message. And those are the messages that have been popping up on our screen this weekend. So make sure you're getting in your support. Very fun. Bad Blood, Josh.
Yeah. Bad Blood, driven by Aki. So it was originally built in 2018, but it has been refreshed. Pretty much the whole thing has been refreshed, but it's still running a lot of the original parts. But it is now invertible as well, which I think is quite helpful. But let's have a look at the stats for these two as well, because they're just both fantastic robots. Perry obviously has fought so far this weekend, but is sitting on the limit for weight as well, which I think is really, really important. It looks like a lot of the crowd are with Perry as well. In fact, 100% of the crowd are.
Yeah, like I've been saying, new favorite robot. Let's go Bad Blood. Someone says they have one vote now. How good. Perry is an egg beater weapon. This is a unique weapon. No one else in our competition this weekend has an egg beater. How good. But Bad Blood has actually fought for Team USA in the World Cup, which makes sense, right? Such an older robot, much more experienced. But that World Cup was here at Robot Rampage recently.
Definitely, and it looks like a lot more of the voting is going Perry's way. It's swung a little bit towards Bad Blood. Bad Blood was undefeated coming in as well, so...
They did have a loss to Bad Blood. They said Perry. Sorry, Josh.
That's all right.
Freaking out.
Yeah, so Bad Blood were undefeated through yesterday, and they did have two awesome fights. So Perry were defeated, but have had 2 wins since then, and they've both been very dominant wins. So it'll be very interesting to see how Perry attacks this fight.
Our current 3 semi-finalists have gone undefeated, so we'll see if Bad Blood can continue that trend. But I think if anyone is going to be breaking it, it will be Perry.
Definitely. Perry, again, we saw them literally earlier this session, and how they were fighting. But obviously with that comes some reliability issues, and maybe the damage has been too much. Perry is trying to get ready. I'm not sure if they are ready in the arena.
I know in Perry's first fight, he lost because the drive stops, the weapon stops, and with the weapon, the link came out, and maybe we're having the same issue here, but we're going to watch a replay of a fight yesterday.
That involved Perry. Perry versus Drumroll, please. So let's have a look at how that one went.
Here we go, and Perry is quick out of the blocks, and Drumroll, please, no flying! Perry the platypus showing as much damage as they can here.
The crowd here is so excited for Perry.
Oh!
Another hit!
Perry the platypus is kicking Drumroll, please, around the arena. Almost like Perry the platypus does to Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
30 seconds and already some massive hits, massive airtime, and Perry still has a hat on.
Perry is showing Drumroll, please, to the front row and saying, here is a closer look. Have you ever seen a robot flying at your face? Do you want to?
No.
And this is an incredible fight. We have 2 minutes left. Drumroll, please. Can they move? Or has Perry the platypus done enough?
Surely not, we've ended it early. Hit them again, Perry, hit them again.
Perry's weapon doesn't look like it's
Come on,
spinning.
Perry, it's what the people want.
It looks like it's done enough damage. Are they able to get around to stop the referee's count?
He's crawling.
They are crawling into the corner, and Perry is not taking that for an answer.
Perry's weapon is not on. I wonder if this is a strategic choice or some damage.
And Perry is just pushing Drumroll, please, into the corner now and saying, if you can't turn, I'm going to make sure you get
we get
stuck.
a countdown any moment now.
Definitely. We had a jam-packed first minute and a very sorry second minute.
Here we go.
Oh, no, we're back.
A weird choice to hit them after the countdown starts, but okay.
And they have turned, they got rid of a part. If they can get out of the corner, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. It's a knockout.
And what a...
All right, how good to watch that fight back again to see Perry's glory.
Definitely. I think Perry has just been struggling after their first fight in this session to get their drive working again. They got into the arena and just realized it wasn't quite working, but that's what live combat robotics is all about.
Yeah, unfortunately what's going to happen is Perry will not be in this next fight. We're going to give them as much time as we can to get them back, but this is what robot fighting is all about. This is the reality of it. Sometimes we just can't get those robots out there.
Definitely. So yeah, we are moving into another fight. It is it's a replay from yesterday that we will watch. Bad Blood versus Haymaker, and we'll be back with you as soon as we can after that.
Oh, Bad Blood has a quick start. And this Haymaker versus Haymaker gets... Honestly, the floor, I think, could be a player in this competition. The floor just destroying Haymaker.
And Haymaker throwing themselves around the ring here, throwing Haymakers at the ground and the wall. Bad Blood just trying to take them out here into the corner and do some more damage.
Yeah,
Haymaker will try to flip back upside down the right way, but it is just not working for them.
Yeah, this arena is pretty violent in itself. As we see, Haymaker's weapon does not seem to be working. Bad Blood tries to take the best of the situation. Squaring up.
It looks like the weapon is gone for Haymaker, so that if they are going to throw Haymakers in the last 2 minutes, it will need to be with the entire body. And Bad Blood will just now start to rip them down here as they flip back over.
Bad Blood looks so healthy. Drive going, weapon going. It's not looking good for Haymaker.
Haymaker is struggling here. And it looks like Bad Blood are just doing some real domination down in front of the drivers, and Haymaker just being forced to take it at the moment.
Yeah, it kind of seems better for Haymaker that its weapon is out. It can't inflict so much damage on itself without that.
And we are over halfway through the time for this fight, and I don't know if Haymaker will be able to get through the end as the countdown begins.
Here we go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
And that is...
Wow, that was a replay that we just watched from yesterday's fight. And we are going to be moving into the Jesters bracket. We're going to be watching Kilobyte, which is driven by Ray Connor against Captain Cutlass.
Yeah, so Kilobyte has some new builders, inherited the robot late last year, but they came through the Robot Rampage build and fight events as well, which we definitely have details for on our website, robotrampage.co.nz, if you want to get involved as well. But it's so cool to see the community now getting into the Robot Rampage fighting arena, and Kilobyte has been doing some real damage.
Yeah. You saw in that video earlier as well about the birthday party. You guys are totally able to come along, and you could also be fighting here in our featherweight competition too. Just reach out to Robot Rampage if you actually want to be in the next competition too. We're looking for new builders.
Yeah, definitely. And it has just been like the build and fights are so awesome, and it brings new competitors like Kilobyte into the scene. But let's have a look at Kilobyte's opponent now, Captain Cutlass. Hannah, can you tell us a little bit about Captain Cutlass?
Driven by Travis Stringer, all the way from Christchurch. He was part of our New Zealand team in the Robot Rampage World Cup earlier in February this year. We kind of needed him because he had an alternate weapon, but he proved to do very well, and it was awesome to see.
Definitely. Was definitely a big part of that competition. As now we have a look at the stats, and 71% of the crowd is with Captain Cutlass, another one of our crowd favorites as well. But yeah, they're both on the weight limit at 13.6 kgs. So
yeah, it says that Captain Cutlass is sorting a lifter weapon, but I believe he has a vertical spinner on at the moment. We're ready to get into it, Josh.
Definitely. As the robots are ready in the arena, we'll pass you to our jester, Karam.
In the blue square, wrapped in shiny aluminium and spinning with terrifying speed, he's the high-tech terror that loves to feed. You might say it's a mean green machine, but this driver, he has a meaner demeanor. Brace yourselves, it's Kilobyte! And in the orange square, ahoy, matey! This Christchurch pirate is protecting his flank. This brutal lifter will make you walk the plank. Shiver me timbers, it's Captain Cutlass!
Three, two, one, fight!
And here we are out of the blocks quickly. Kilobyte heading towards the corner, just doing some damage to the wall. Same with Captain Cutlass.
Yarr. Not super threatening off the bat from Captain Cutlass.
Kilobyte seeming to play a little bit of cat and mouse, trying to get away here as Captain Cutlass now grinding them into the wall as they're down here in front of the drivers, and now down into commentary corner. Kilobyte flying around the arena, and Captain Cutlass takes some damage.
Come off.
And Kilobyte gets some
this weekend.
As they're tied up there, they release. And Kilobyte and Captain Cutlass going down in the corner now in front of the drivers. Near that top plate for Captain Cutlass as they continue to grind away.
Yeah, as they go weapon to weapon, Kilobyte just looks so much more threatening. Such a larger diameter on that weapon. Yeah, Captain Cutlass's weapon is pretty pathetic in comparison.
That was a direct shot at the driver standing right next to us here down in the commentary corner. As Kilobyte had some problems with one of the front forks there, but Captain Cutlass is looking to exhibit some control now. Trying to send them into the wall. Both of those front forks doing what they're supposed to do for Captain Cutlass.
Yeah, Captain Cutlass is looking good on recovery. He's lost his top, but with a minute to go, it could still be his win.
If he can continue to do damage like that, where he flips Kilobyte upside down and really gets them into damaging themselves, that could be a part of Captain Cutlass using the blind.
He rights himself. Captain Cutlass hits the wall again.
As they tie up here, Captain Cutlass pushing Kilobyte into the wall, just trying to grind him down as they are now hugging against the wall.
Oh, as Captain Cutlass gets flipped around and now he's back up against the wall with 30 seconds to go.
This is some weird dancing they're doing together.
These robots are always weirdly dancing, I think.
These two look like they have choreographed this one here.
Our pirate is not looking healthy. Struggling to drive. Let's count them out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is another one going to judge's decision.
Yes, let's look through those three ACDs again. We've got, were they aggressive? What was their control like? And what was their damage like? This is going to go to our board of judges. Let's look through the replay while the judges deliberate.
And so we can see early Captain Cutlass was really going at Kilobyte, just trying to get them to do some damage to themselves with that big vertical spinner weapon. And they just kind of, there was one big hit from Kilobyte that kind of changed the fight quite a lot.
Yeah, the one where the roof came off of Captain Cutlass.
That's exactly right. Captain Cutlass lost their top plate as they were fighting all over the arena there. It went flying as those two came together and the internals of Captain Cutlass were exposed.
Yeah, awesome to see Kilobyte getting to show us what he's capable of. We haven't seen him last very long in previous fights. We kind of sort of saw what he did initially when he hits the ground and that weapon just flings himself across the arena. It's awesome. I love seeing him turn off that weapon, get control, and then go after Captain Cutlass.
Definitely. Kilobyte just, again, showing some control around the arena as well. But these two were a great match for each other. They both did some fantastic damage. It will be a very, very close call for the judges.
Yeah, an awesome match for our Jester round.
And while we're at it, let's have a look at the public vote to see who they think have won this one. And it looks like Captain Cutlass is still in the lead of that.
The favourites. I believe they cannot change their vote though, so once they're locked in for this, they have locked in. Another thing that you can be voting for on the website is for the People's Choice Award. Who is your favourite robot? And at the end of the weekend, we will be giving them the prize for that.
Absolutely, and we do have a winner. Our winner by split decision is Kilobyte!
Yeah, very good.
Fantastic work from Kilobyte as the driver comes on over now.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on
you.
winning. Kilobyte, what was your game plan going against Captain Cutlass?
Look, just to kind of start and keep going and to not
Start,
break. the low bar. It's a really low bar when you're kind of starting out in this game. So you just want to try and get to the end of the match and do all right.
Yeah, what was your repairs like over this last day?
Yeah, look, I was up till 1 o'clock trying to get stuff working again, and it was just an absolute lack of talent which contributed to the failure in the end, but we got there, so.
Wow, well, good job on pulling off a win. How many wins has Kilobyte had now?
I think we're up to about 5, but they haven't really been that well earned, and my boys have gotten all of them, so my boys are watching, and they're the usual drivers. I'm the fill-in for this weekend. So, you know, I had to at least deliver something for them.
Well, I'm sure they'll be very proud.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool,
Thank you very much.
All right,
So
cheers.
sorry. We are going to be looking at the bracket. But first, let's give a cheer for Kilobyte.
And let's have a look at our bracket for this evening now. So Haymaker up against Fury Fox and Kilobyte versus probably the fan favorite still alive at the moment, Chef Woody. So it's going to be a fantastic semi-finals and finals tonight at 7 p.m.
Yes. We are going to go to the pits. We're going to check in on the beloved Perry. I hope that is going well. We'll see what's up. We'll see how the repairs are going. We'll see what's going on.
Where should we go?
Over to Karan. He needs...
All right, we are in the pits. We're in the pits now, watching Perry repair. This is Team Captain Hayden, working frantically. Now it sounds like things just weren't working before. They've got 5 minutes left to get things going. Otherwise, I think they forfeit their spot and will end up with Haymaker stepping in for them. It looks like they're putting the plate back on. They've packed everything together, so I think they're hopeful that they've repaired whatever was wrong. I think I was hearing some talks along the grapevine that it wasn't working at all. They plugged in a multimeter to try and diagnose the problem, and it was working. So all you got to do sometimes is double check, and it solves problems. Really, that's all you got to do. Looks like they're getting ready. They're tightening up the bolts into that top plate. Perry, of course, one of my favorite bots, an egg beater vertical spinner. It's a drum type. Incredible robot. They use a lot of umpway, which is the ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. Great material, very light and durable. They've also got aluminium, so that top plate I believe is made of aluminium. And Team Captain Hayden has done a great job of designing the materials used. So he's got the plastic where it needs to be, he's got metal where it needs to be, and of course the weapon is a very hard steel. Looks like the final touches, just tightening up these bolts, and they should be ready to go. It looks like they might be on time. I'm loving the color scheme as well. Orange and teal, turquoise, aqua. What do you call that color? What color is Perry? And of course, very admirable little top hat. That's how you know he's Perry the Platterbot, and not just any regular Platterbot. Now, of course, the hand drill, a huge upgrade on manually doing them by hand. This is how you get, this is the expertise of teams coming through, because the serviceability of the robot is very important. You need to be able to maintain, do the maintenance on the robot between matches. You don't always have much time. Looks like they're lifting it away. All right, we follow them back. Maybe hand it over to Josh, eh?
We see Perry return from the pits.
There's a lot of fanfare here for Perry, who has managed to come back, as Karan was saying.
Hayden did a fantastic job, assisted by others as well in the rebuild there to get us ready, and we're hoping that Perry is ready and available to fight. There'll be a quick test just to see that everything's working
there he goes.
right, which it looks like we might be okay.
How good. That is what we love to see. A reminder that Perry is being driven by Hayden Moore.
Yeah, Perry is like we said before, a semi-aquatic, and the ears on Perry allow him to drive upside down, spinning. The weapon also cools the motor and everything as well, and obviously the tail is because Perry is a platypus. So we love Perry. Perry has been fantastic so far this weekend, and we're looking for a good fight. Yeah, Hannah, can you tell us a little bit about Bad Blood?
Yeah, I will say after that repair time, the votes for Bad Blood have gone up. Bad Blood is being driven by Aki, originally built in 2018, a long time robot around here, but Aki has refreshed the whole thing, but is still running a lot of the original parts. It will be exciting. This is our last fight for this session until we come back tonight for the semi-finals and the finals. Who will make a spot in the semi-final, Perry or Bad Blood?
Definitely. This will decide the last spot in our semi-finals for the King's Crown, the King's Crown bracket.
In the blue square, this platypus doesn't swim. He whips up a storm to tear you limb from limb. With a cooling egg beater that keeps him chill under pressure, he's ready to scramble the competition. Make some noise for Perry! And in the orange square, this classic fighter has been reborn to make you mourn. With a new driver at the wheel and an invertible frame of steel, she's ready to slice and dice. Look what you made her do. It's Bad Blood!
And we are out of the blocks quickly. Bad Blood looking to do as much damage as they can. They know that Perry is weak, but Perry is still away on Bad Blood here.
Weapon on weapon, not much damage has been done. Very aggressive start to this fight.
And Perry is trying to survive.
As Perry backflips, is invertible. Oh, some damage in the back. Tail is not looking good. It's about to be counted out.
10,
oh no.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
And another dominant win by Bad Blood. Perry was looking the goods. And then it was just, again, like we said right at the start, one sweet hit from Bad Blood did it all. Aki, how are you feeling after that one?
Pretty crazy, honestly. The heart was going the entire time. I mean, the driver, Perry, Hayden, he's a good friend, so I was really hoping to see him fight. But it's also like, I am terrified of that one. That egg beater will destroy you. So I just made sure to win the ground game, and then when he flipped over, I just like right for the rear end. You gotta make sure to go for those weak spots.
Definitely. And so, did you identify the tail as a weak spot to start this fight, or what was your strategy coming in?
Essentially, I consider everything that isn't the front a weak spot. I mean, that weapon is both offense, but it's great defense. It's a gigantic chunk of metal. So you'll actually break your bot if you hit a weapon a lot of the time as well. So I was just trying to get around them, and yeah, it just worked out really well.
And so you are moving on into our semi-final in the King's Crown bracket. So you've got 3 other formidable robots to come up against, or to make your way through. Is there one of the robots that you do not want to come up against in that final?
I think Mjolnir will probably be one of the scariest ones, because one good hit from that big horizontal will tear off all of those little front armor pieces. And they'll save me from dying, but those are extra lives that I'm losing. So I have to be very, very careful against Mjolnir.
Definitely. All right, well, good luck for your repairs, your rebuild, and we'll see you back again here at 7 p.m. tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. Well, let's have a look at this replay, but give it up one more time for Bad Blood. Out of the blocks quickly was Bad Blood, and Perry was also just trying to do as much damage. Obviously, they knew that they were on borrowed time.
Yeah, it wasn't a long fight, but Perry did have a couple of flips before that final big blow.
And it was just that blow at the end that did it. Let's have a look at the King's Crown bracket here, which is now decided our semi-finals, which will happen tonight, and then our final, which will happen at the end of the night. So Bad Blood coming up against Hard Knocks Fox, and then Black Rose on the other side up against Mjolnir. Two massive fights.
Yeah, our 4 robots, which have won all their fights yesterday. And then we have our Jesters bracket. We've got Heimei here going up against Fury Fox. Fury Fox, a robot you may say should have been in the King's Crown bracket. And then Chef Woody versus Killer Bite.
Exactly. So we have a massive night of action tonight. But that is all we have time for in this session. So thank you so much for joining us online, and for our audience here at the arena. You guys have been incredible today. We will see you back again at 7 p.m. tonight. And
make sure to tune in and see who's going to win the King's Crown. Don't forget to grab your posters, $5 a poster.
And we are
and you can meet the teams outside there waiting to sign your posters. Also, if you wanted to buy an ice cream for $5, you could get a free poster.
Oh my God. Captain Cutlass, there is something going on underneath there. Haymaker is being ripped apart by Perry.
Perry is annihilating 2 oppositions. Wow, Captain Cutlass still sparking. I see flames in there.
I
that
think
is
he
not
is
looking
stopped.
good.
Perry has absolutely dominated both of these.
30 seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
Wow, give it up for Perry!
And we are underway. Chef Woody out of the blocks quickly. High Earth Orbit looking to do as much damage as they can. A couple of carrots have gone flying.
Ooh, that sounds nasty.
High Earth Orbit is back on their back. Is this
Chef Woody?
Chef Woody?
Woody have done it.
Is that it?
We aren't being counted out yet. We're waiting for the ref's call, but I think it's coming soon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, he's alive.
Oh, he is back alive. The ref got down to half a count and he was up. Wow, that is absolutely dramatic. This is storytelling to the extreme. And Chef Woody is just controlling the arena. Surely that count out will come through if Chef Woody can make it to the end, as High Earth Orbit looks to just grind away on Chef Woody.
Yeah, I think High Earth Orbit is definitely doing better than yesterday. He's managing to drive around without flying off into orbit. So it's great to see potentially maybe what he can do, but hopefully Chef Woody survives.
Definitely, it looks like they're struggling a little bit with that right side drive. In fact, they might be struggling with drive overall.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout!
Wow, fantastic work from Chef Woody. And we are underway. There were some jabs between the drivers here just as we were getting ready to start as Hard Knocks Fox goes straight after Ragamuffin.
Definitely starting on the aggressive side. Looking good for Hard Knocks Fox.
And they are a tandem duo, Noah and Zeke. And they will just be looking to do as much damage as they can to both of these as they get a really good hit in there.
On the move, very nice.
Snollygoster will need to try and get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but those forks at the front of Hard Knocks Fox do make it tricky. They come down here right underneath the drivers. Hard Knocks Fox sends them into the wall.
Looks to be having some control issues. He's just spinning around in circle and once again leaving Snollygoster to fight the battle, which is why they haven't been winning.
I mean, Ragamuffin did take a lot of damage yesterday, so there probably has been a big rebuild overnight, and maybe they just haven't quite got that drive sorted as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox go at it down here.
Ooh, watch out, Hard Knocks Fox.
Ragamuffin just looks to be collateral damage at the moment, just another thing for Hard Knocks Fox to have to try and deal with as Snollygoster and Hard Knocks Fox are away, and Hard Knocks Fox trying to do some damage, has got the control forks on the front. And there is some damage from Ragamuffin, almost unlucky there for Hard Knocks Fox going into them.
Yeah, Ragamuffin is acting more as a obstacle that Hard Knocks Fox needs to avoid rather than someone coming after him.
And Hard Knocks Fox with that heavier weight over Snollygoster just means that they have that pushing power compared to the multi-bot. Snollygoster just trying to use Hard Knocks Fox against themselves and trying to get Ragamuffin involved, which is a very, very hard task. They need to get underneath Hard Knocks Fox, but they just cannot as they are down in the corner by the drivers down here.
Yeah, and Ragamuffin still just crawling around, not making much movement.
Every time Ragamuffin makes it over to where the action's happening, the action then goes somewhere else. So it needs a new plan from Snollygoster and Ragamuffin here.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many hits, but there's only 30 seconds left in this match.
This has been a long fight that I believe will go to judges' decision as Hard Knocks Fox continues to try and get some damage done on Snollygoster. They are just firing that weapon away now. Snollygoster trying to push Hard Knocks Fox into the corner. And we are down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we are out of the blocks quickly here. Mjolnir trying to do some damage. They go flying into the plexiglass. Blue Blur sending them away. And this is going to be some big hits.
Flying. Yeah, this is what we see in Mjolnir fights. When he hits the flying, they will both go flying. There is so much impact and power in Mjolnir's hits.
Definitely, and Blue Blur just trying to just grind down Mjolnir, trying to get through Mjolnir, just trying to do some big hits on Blue Blur as they come tumbling down
Alright,
into
Blue Blur
commentary
going
corner.
strong. Maybe not that weapon, but he's still moving.
The weapon does not seem to be moving at all, so it might just be trying to make Mjolnir inflict damage upon themselves.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy going up against Mjolnir. We have seen it before. We haven't seen it this weekend, though.
And they want to keep that front guard in front of Mjolnir's weapon, not those wheels on the side there. And Mjolnir is just going to be targeting those wheels as they get a little hit there and a little water comes off there. As Mjolnir just continues to chase Blue Blur around. It's now a game of survival for Blue Blur as Mjolnir gets a good hit in. That front guard is taking some damage.
We approach halfway through the fight. Here we go.
Nuts and bolts go loose there, flying around the arena.
Good hit.
Blue Blur just becomes a push spot and trying to make Mjolnir fly into the wall.
I I mean, great adaptability if your drive's going well, but it's not. Blue Blur is stuck.
Blue Blur has got away, but it looks like the side of their drive may not be active. It looks like it's not quite touching the ground. We have 1 minute left in this fight. There is still some movement out of Blue Blur. They are not shutting off.
Blur, can you move?
Can they move? Are they stuck?
That's not quite enough movement, Blue Blur.
It seems like they might be
Not
stuck.
gonna
The
count
ref's
it.
saying not enough movement
10,
here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
Fantastic work there.
Two, one, fight!
And we are underway. Fury Fox coming out of those blocks fast, trying to slow down the spin of Dreadnought.
Fury Fox rights himself, but he definitely got that go. Another hit.
And we are sending
Dreadnought. He is not moving. Sandfly is not moving.
That is incredible. In 20 seconds of action, 2 massive hits. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
1. Knockout! No, we can't.
What
There's no
a
way.
Three, two, one, fight!
And we are underway. Out of the blocks quickly, these two, and Black Rose on the attack. Hodor just trying to survive, trying to do some damage as their bars meet for the first time. Their weapons touch. Whoa!
Black Rose makes contact with Hoda flipping backwards. Hoda just goes for it again.
Black Rose is just on the attack here.
Yeah,
those weapons just absolutely dominating Hodor, and Hodor doesn't really have much of a chance.
These are two powerful robots. Sparks fly. It's going to be a lot more than the next two.
As Hodor goes flying into the back corner, Black Rose just circling now. As there's some smoke coming out of Hodor. And they are just being flung around the arena here.
Oh, screw it up and loosen Hodor. They are not looking good.
There are bits and pieces of Hodor flying everywhere, and that looks like Hodor is done. No, they are
It's just
still
wobbling
moving.
around.
They are still moving. Oh no.
Oh, they stopped moving.
7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout!
And that is a knockout from